Hello Sagittarius, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Welcome back. Um, this will be a reading from the 1st to the 10th. There's a few planetary aspects that come into play this week. We have the North Node, which conjuncts Uranus, so it lines up with Uranus. So the North Node will push us outside of our comfort zone, and Uranus will amplify it. So we'll be forced to deal with it. Mercury comes in and plays a part too, so your communication will change. Your creativity, the way that you view things will change. And Mars will be the kick in the ass that pushes us forward. I'd like to say that please be careful with the way you talk this week, because things can be misunderstood. All right. I would also like to tell you about the 8th. The 8th of the 8th is Lionsgate. It's a portal, a spiritual portal, where the star of Sirius lines up with the pyramid of Giza, the tip, and it opens up a portal. And that will give us a chance to reflect on the last year, our behaviour, etc. over the last year. We'll see where we go from there, right? Our precedences, our things that we set up for this year coming. All right. I'd like to say thank you very much, because you guys were the largest views for last week. Thank you very, very much. Anyway, let's get into your reading. Where is Sagittarius right now? A lot of people are feeling this. They have it. They've had it in the transforming in the past, in their head. A lot of people are feeling this Five of Wands energy, which is competing with things. It's strategizing. It's trying to play. It's trying to play the game. What do I have in my corner? Competitiveness. Okay. What options do I have? What am I creating? Am I creating arguments, or am I just playing the game? Is there a better way of, is there more strategy that I can use? The past, we have the Seven of Swords. So not revealing everything. So you'll reveal a few things, but keep some things hidden, some things to yourself. Your mind is Temperance. That's a beautiful card. Look how pretty she is. Temperance. So you've balanced your mind out. You're hopeful for your emotions of the King of Cups. So you are hopeful. Your emotions are pretty sturdy. She has a ship in her hand and a ship going between the archway of the mountain. So things are pretty sturdy. You're having help. You're getting helped along through the rough waters as far as your emotions are concerned. Temperance is balancing that out. Your head and your heart are on the same page. You're bringing harmony and completion to things. Your transformation is the Two of Swords. So you've made your mind up. And your healing is suspended for the time being. Can I have the Hangman? The Star. And the Emperor's turned over in the deck. I have the Death card at the bottom. So things will externally change for you. On the outside, not so much the inside, but the outside will change this week. Now, your healing, you've got to look at what you have. Okay? I think you've got to take a different perspective on it. Take a different look on it. Did I do this? Did I go over things properly? Did I dot all my I's and cross all my T's? Did I look at it with an objective point of view? And this is your healing. So whatever this indecision, this decision that was made in the past to keep this hidden has brought you here, feeling a little bit like a pawn of some sort. Let's see. The Five of Wands is the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a pretty good start, darling. You're looking and moving away. See, moving away from justice. I think you're doing things, you're seeing things for what they really are. You are seeing the truth in situations. You are being truthful to yourself. You are putting ideas into play, into practice. You are balancing out that can earn you money. You're balancing out these things. And I think this is where the competitiveness comes from. And because you have kept a lot of things to yourself and made decisions, this is what is putting you in a pretty good setup for healing. I do believe that in the past, Seven of Swords. What is the Seven of Swords? We have the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Cups. So I think you were quite happy to keep certain things to yourself. I do believe that there are you not putting all your eggs in one basket has made a difference. You being articulate, being very forthright in your decision making. Okay, no indecision, no chatter, not listening to any other person. This is what's happening. That sort of attitude has brought you to where you are. And if there is a business deal that you're doing or a job interview that you are going for, I really think you have a really good chance of getting it. So your mind is cutting out things that you no longer need to think about. You're seeing the truth in all the situations. Another two, please. I don't think you're sticking so much to tradition as far as these methods are concerned. I think that if I'm talking to a male, then you are very emotional, or you do get very emotional, and that's not traditional for a male to do that. And if I'm talking to a woman, then I really think that the conditions are that you guys are balancing things out to progress further within your life. Okay? You might be wanting a relationship, more commitment in that relationship. You could be cutting out the wishy-washy behavior. Can you please take me out on a date instead of a phone call kind of thing? I think you're flirting with the idea of being with someone, the commitment, the traditions, your beliefs. And I think through your beliefs, this is what has brought you to this point of wanting to search for a little bit more truth. Okay? Am I right? I don't think you wanted to speak up about it until you are right. Okay? You want to find out more information. The Two of Swords upside down. And the King of Cups. So the decision to go and find something that is emotionally supportive to you, that makes you happy, that fulfills your heart. Check that out. That's pretty cool. We have the Burdens and the Star card. Can I have one more, please? So I think you've changed your perception and made it a bit more grounded as far as the way you view what overwhelms you. And I think this is going into healing because of this past situation. Because you've heard it from the past. Because you've been a little bit overwhelmed. Let's see what direction you're heading, Sag, the compass cards. Where is Sagittarius going this week? What will be emphasized? Too many. Just one, please. There we go. Fell on the floor. The gentle gardener. Taking a different approach to things. If you're wanting a different reaction, then you have to behave differently. You have to have a different reaction. Communication, negotiation. There could be something this week that comes up that requires you to be calm and collective. Don't be too detached. Otherwise, things might escalate. Break free and don't create arguments. Okay? Pick your battles wisely. Thanks, Sag.